Hey, what's up y'all? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Miriam and today we are going to be doing this gray and black smoky eye. I am really happy with how it looks today. I'm really happy with how it came out. This is a super easy, I think we only use like 5 shadows. So if you are somebody who deals with, not having too much makeup or can't afford too much makeup and still want versatility out of the looks that you can do, I hope this helps you. I like to keep the intro short, so without further ado, let's just hop right into it. So, I already filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Powder Duo, and I concealed underneath my eyes with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and then just set it with my Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I'm gonna take the Anastasia Soft Glam Palette. I'm gonna take Orange Soda, and we're gonna use that and take it as our transition shade. But yeah, we're just gonna really lightly go back and forth with windshield wiper motions. Now I'm gonna take the Urban Decay Smokey palette. I'm gonna take it on my MAC 217 brush. I'm gonna take the shade Password, which is this, that gray shade, light gray shade. Nice. That light gray shade right there. And we're just going to slowly work it in and build the color. You can't really see it that well, but we're just slowly building it in. There, now you can see it. Also, sorry about like the camera quality and everything. I'm using my iPhone because my real camera decided to be a little hoe, and the shutter wanted to just not work today, so that's fine. I take the Sigma E70 angled blending brush, and I'm going to take Noir from the Soft Glam palette, which is just a black shade, and we're going to darken up the outer V of the eye. Okay, so I know that looks weird, but we're just putting it into place where we want it to be, and then we're going to blend away. I'm gonna use the diffused crease brush, it's the E38 from Sigma. I'm going to just blend along the edges, because with black, you don't want to blow it out too much, because then you end up looking like a panda. And as cute as that is, that's not the look we're going for. I'm gonna go back into Password, which is the gray shade that we started with. I'm going to blend that around the edges of the black. Now that we've blended out the edges, it should be a lot more seamless. I hope you can see, kind of. We're gonna go back into Orange Soda from the Soft Glam palette, and we're going to just re-blend out the edges a little bit and put some of that color back in there that we lost. I think it's starting to come together. I think it's pretty cute. I do want to put a shimmer shade in there to kind of give it some oomph. So I'm going to take Armor, which is that kind of gray metallic shade there. I'm going to take that just on my finger. as such. And I'm going to put that in the middle of my lid, but I'm not going to bring it in all the way, because depending on how dark it is, we might end up putting a lighter shimmer in the middle. I mean, in the beginning, in the front corner. You know what I mean? So, just gonna dab that on like that. And then don't worry if it comes up too high or anything, we will blend it out and fix it. I'm gonna take that fluffy brush, and I'm just going to kind of lightly blend it into the gray shadow, just the edges, because we don't want the shimmer to blow all over the place. You know when you like wipe off your bake, kind of like that, just like around the edges. Just so it disperses that line of demarcation that there is, and it just nicely blends into the other ones. I'm gonna add a little bit more on this side. I'm gonna go into the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm gonna go into the Dark Magic one. And I'm gonna take Power Cut, which is this metallic shimmer shade. I'm gonna put that in towards the inner corner of my eye. And honestly, I think I'm just gonna use my finger again, because why not? My friend actually asked me to do this, look for her, the like smoky eye, with the gray and the black, specifically gray and black. She told me she only had like one gray shadow and one black shadow, so that's why I only used one. I feel like shimmers are a lot easier to get away with because shimmers are in almost every single palette. Makeup does not have to be that complicated. You don't need 500 shades for a nice, you know, eye look. Sometimes I only use like 3. So I'm gonna take that fluffy blending brush again, and I'm just going to go over the edges in like a windshield wiper motion and just make sure there's no harsh lines, and we're just blending it out. I do want to add some more black in there again, so we're gonna go in, and I think I'm just gonna take the angled shader brush again in the shade Noir, and super lightly, like we're not doing it as dark as we did before. Gonna go back in with the I'm gonna go back in with the Sigma E38 and just blend the edge out again. I don't think y'all understand how much I like how this is coming along. Like, I don't think you understand. I went ahead and did my face off screen. It's pretty much the same exact products as the ones that I used in my last video, so I didn't figure it was worth showing again. But now we're going to go do the under eye. Okay, so I'm gonna take Noir on the flat top brush, and I'm just going to put it right next to my waterline as if we're putting eyeliner on. And I'm only gonna do that to about the outer 3/4 of it, and then I'm just gonna stop. What I'm doing is I'm connecting it to the shadow there, just really lightly. So it's kind of like a, you know, a little snatched moment. I'm gonna take this like dense kind of blending point. It's like a fluffy pencil brush, kind of. My hand's dirty. I'm gonna use this to lightly blend underneath my eye. You can use any sort of pencil brush that you want, or anything that's gonna help you get really close towards your eye, but that isn't going to blend too much, because the black is not the color that we want to like move. We want to keep it really tight and in, and like, you know, next to your eye. What an explanation. Okay, so I'm gonna take this, and I'm just going to very, very lightly go back and forth with the black. And over here where the shadow kind of meets, like the under eye shadow meets the top shadow, I'm gonna be super light there because I don't want to bring this down, because then that's gonna kind of take away that whole cat eye effect we have right now. Now I'm gonna take the E45, which is just this pointed crease brush. Now I'm going to take Orange Soda again, which was the transition shade that we used in the beginning. And I'm just going to really lightly go along the edges of the black with this. But again, we're not trying to move the black too down because that's gonna pretty much ruin it. Okay, so that's kind of what that's like. Wow, what amazing English. When I turn the light down, you can kind of see it better. Again, forgive me for my camera not working. Okay, this is the finished look. I'm super happy with how it came out. I do want to quickly include the lip combo that I'm wearing right now is the Color Sensational Maybelline Shaping Lip Liner in the shade 115 or Totally Toffee. And I just line my lips with that, and then I put the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in the shade 006 or Reef in the middle. And you can't really see how glossy it is anymore, but yeah, actually, let me just put some on for you. Literally nothing. I just use it to moisturize my lips so it doesn't look, you know, nasty. And then for my inner corner highlight, I use the Rosé Bad Habit palette again. And then I just use the white shade, and honestly, any white shade or super light gray shade will work really well. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or any ideas or requests for the next video, then please leave them down below. Yeah, thank you so much. Bye-bye.